Hi, my name is Lucas Jones. I am here to present a report on the assassination conspiracy of President John F. Kennedy. November 22nd, 1963, one of the most tragic days in United States history. The 35th President of the United States was visiting Dallas and participating in a parade when he was gunned down at 12:30 p.m. The government had ordered a commission to see who did the assassination, if there was conspiracy plots and all the conspirators. This commission was known as the Warren Commission because it was led by Judge Earl Warren. The commission found that there was just a lone assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald, but there have been many other theories, eyewitness accounts, and reports that would suggest that there may have been a conspiracy. One of the main conspiracies is cover-ups by the federal agencies. There was 3 Navy officers that were present that day that had unlimited access, and they say that there was the photographs were altered that showed the bullet wounds of President John F. Kennedy, and there was a doctor that was on the radio that confirmed this, because he said there was an entrance wound in his neck and come out the back, but through the video evidence that they had only showed him going forward, but they said it snapped back too, which proves that there was a bullet hole in his throat. The photographs, however, had been altered to show that there was just an entrance wound in the back of the head and not the throat. There have been eyewitness accounts of shooters on the grassy knoll. One man said that he had seen a puff of smoke. It's known as a puff of smoke theory. There was a puff of smoke after he shot the president, and the man packed up his gun and put it in a briefcase and ran off. Other theories that have been told are many eyewitness accounts of people running behind the grassy hole and just vanishing. Now, it's hard to say if this is true or not because there have not been many video evidence of the grassy knoll, but there's been different eyewitness accounts of unrelated people in reports. It's also been implicated that Lyndon B. Johnson was involved in the assassination. He was really good friends with J. Edgar Hoover, so if there was to be a cover-up, that was the connection there. And J. Edgar Hoover was the FBI director. Dallas is in Lyndon B. Johnson's hometown, and there was a party thrown for him there the night before, and his alleged mistress, Madeline Brown, had reports of saying that Johnson was angry toward the Kennedys, and he whispered something in here that revealed that kind of foreshadowed the assassination. Quote, "After tomorrow, those Kennedys will never embarrass me again. That's no threat. That's a promise." Again, this was at a party and through his alleged mistress, so there's no way to be sure. Another involvement was Jack Ruby. We all know through what we've been taught that Jack Ruby killed Lee Harvey Oswald a few days after President Kennedy had been assassinated. The question is why? Some say that Jack Ruby was acting on the mafia's part, killing Lee Harvey Oswald because he thought Lee Harvey Oswald would snitch. Another theory was that Jack Ruby had ties to the Cubans, that he had spent much time over in Cuba and took many trips there. It's hard to say exactly because he died in prison without saying much about why, other than he wanted to redeem Dallas. But there's been lots of speculation that his family's safety was on the line by other Cuban sympathizers or the mafia. The conclusion that I've come to today is that these theories present unanswered questions, and it's hard to say with 100% accuracy that Lee Harvey Oswald pulled off such a significant event by himself because he had to have everything down pat. Certain times, the parade route where there were officers standing at, where the Secret Service was at, it just seems virtually impossible to know every single fact and pull this off by yourself without any outside help. My conclusion is that Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone, that he was some part of a bigger conspiracy.